Most founders are using AI completely wrong. They download random tools, get overwhelmed, and then give up. In this video, I'm going to show you the exact stack of 6 AI tools that will actually work together for your e-commerce business. And stick around because there is one tool that everything else depends on. Let's get into it. So look, in 2026, if you are running any kind of commerce online, you need to be using AI. If you are not, you are already behind. And unsurprisingly, the brands that are winning right now aren't just using AI, they have AI stacks built into their entire business. So we're gonna look at tools that work together, feed into each other, and create a system where the entire marketing operation runs on autopilot. This will be your engine for scaling marketing for your e-commerce brand in 2026 and beyond. Now, for every tool, I'm gonna show you what it does, how they connect, and why it's gonna be important for your ecosystem. Tool number 1, Creatify. Let's start with the most important piece of your business after your actual products. It's gonna be your ads. Because here is the reality. If your ads don't convert, honestly, nothing else matters. You could have the best email flows, the smartest analytics, and the perfect customer service bot. But if ads aren't bringing people in, the store isn't gonna grow. This is where Creatify comes in, and that's why it's the foundation of the entire stack. Now, compared to other AI video tools out there, they just make generic content. But Creatify is about making ads that actually drive sales built on proven frameworks. And it is so simple to use. Here's how it works. You paste in a product URL, Creatify scrapes the product details, images, and key features. Then the AI scriptwriter will generate ad scripts based on proven frameworks that convert. Next, you could choose an AI avatar that is pre-built. There's over 1,000 to choose from, or you could create a custom avatar and then use that across all your campaigns. And it's so easy to customize the script, pick a voiceover style, and generate the video. Now, that's already really powerful, but what if you find a winning ad? Well, you could use batch mode to generate 10, 20, or 50 different variations. And that way you could test hooks, angles, and CTAs so you could find even better winners. And because Creatify is built for ads, not generic video content, it includes features like AI script writing based on high-performing ad data, product video tools for B-roll, and avatar libraries specifically designed for e-commerce. Honestly, think of it as your creative engine. Every ad you run on Meta, TikTok, or YouTube will start in Creatify. And because you could produce at scale, there's always the ability to test, so you never have to worry about ad fatigue. And when you find something working, you could create even more variations based on that. And if you do want to get started, check out the first link down below in the description. There is a free plan for you to test it out and get started today. Now, why does this matter for your stack? Because traffic feeds into the email list, and the email list converts into automated workflows, and then analytics tells you what's working, and you could double down on that. But it all starts with your ads. Now, once you have your ads on autopilot, it leads us to the next tool, which is Klaviyo. Klaviyo is an email marketing and SMS platform, and it's gotten insanely smart with AI. Here's just a few things that Klaviyo AI can do. First, the AI could build email automations. So you could type in something like create a welcome series for new customers, and Klaviyo will generate the entire flow. That includes subject lines, email copy, the timing, everything. Second, it writes email content. So you could say, write a promotional email for this specific product. You paste in the product URL, and Klaviyo pulls the details and writes the email in your brand voice. Third, and this is really powerful, it can create customer segments automatically. So you could ask Klaviyo, find customers who are likely to buy in the next 7 days based on browsing behavior, and it will build a segment for that. And the coolest part, predictive analytics. Sounds a little boring, but check this out. Klaviyo analyzes every customer's purchase history and browsing behavior, then predicts when they're most likely to buy again. That way you could send them an email at exactly the right moment. So how does it connect to Creatify in your entire AI stack? Well, the ads created in Creatify will drive traffic to the store. Those visitors get captured in Klaviyo. Then Klaviyo will send automated emails with product recommendations, cart abandonment reminders, and post-purchase follow-ups. Then this is when Klaviyo goes back to Creatify. You could then run remarketing campaigns to the same audience who has not purchased yet, but using specific Creatify videos that are relevant to them in their purchase journey. Now, tool number 3 is going to be triple whale. So your ads are running, your emails are sending, but how do you know what's actually working? And this is where triple whale comes in. Triple whale is an AI-powered analytics platform built specifically for e-commerce. It's built built for you. It connects directly to a Shopify store like yours, ad accounts, and email platforms. Then it tells you exactly where revenue is coming from. But the power lies in its ability to track customer journeys across multiple touch points. So let's run through this. Someone sees a Creatify ad on TikTok, clicks through, doesn't buy, then gets a Klaviyo email the next day, and then converts. Well, Triple Whale shows you the entire path. And the AI insights are so conversational. It'll give you information like this. TikTok ads are driving high intent traffic, but low conversion rates. And that's good information, but it'll also tell you what to do about it. So test different landing pages. Or customers who engage with email before buying have a 40% higher LTV. This is where you take raw data in your analytics and make it actionable. Now let's talk about how this connects to your stack. Creatify will create the ads, Triple Whale then will tell you which ads are working. You could double down on winners and kill the losers. Klaviyo then sends follow-up emails and Triple Whale will show you the ROI of those emails. Now, everything feeds back into better decision making, so you build a flywheel and really understand where your customer is at and where there might be gaps in your purchase journey. Now, with these three tools already, you are building a flywheel, or you're finding where the gaps are in your purchase journey. That way you could fill those gaps and make even better decisions. Now, tool number 4 is TDO. Now, let's talk about customer service, especially when it comes to AI. Because if someone lands on your store from an ad and they have a question, but that question needs to be answered fast, but there's not a clear answer, that sale is lost. TDO is an AI chatbot that sits on websites and handles customer questions 24/7. And it's not just a basic chatbot. You could train it on everything on your website, like your products, your shipping policies, return policies, literally everything. So here is a real example. Let's say someone lands on a product page and they want to know if your product is waterproof. The customer will ask the chat feature and you don't need a live person or anything, and TDO will go and check the entire product page to see if the item is waterproof. Then it will respond in real time, which this may lead to a follow-up question of how long is shipping, and TDO will give them an answer. And the best part is, now let's say the customer says, hey, I want to buy the blue one. TDO will send them the product link. Now, if the conversation gets too complex and it can't answer, it can escalate it to a human. But did you know this stat? That 76% of these conversations are resolved by AI alone. Now, let's combine these 4 tools in our stack. Creatify is driving traffic. TDO converts that traffic if they have any hesitation or trouble finding information about a product. In the meantime, Klaviyo is following up at the right time with the right email, and Triple Whale is showing you where in the funnel everything is happening so you could pay more attention to what's working. Now, tool number 5 is the Shopify Sidekick. If you haven't started using it already, I'm going to show you why it is so valuable. This one is built into your Shopify store already, so you already have access to it. Shopify Sidekick is an AI agent that handles store management tasks for you. It can be used in a lot of different ways, but let me highlight 3. First, let's say you want to build a custom theme section without a developer. You could say something like create a product comparison section or build a benefit callout block, and Sidekick will generate the code for you. Next, number 2, you could ask it to analyze your store data. You could ask something like this: what's my conversion rate this week? Or which products are driving the most revenue? And Sidekick will pull that data for you. And third, you could create collections and product descriptions. It's faster than doing it manually, and it knows how to write for SEO. Now we have 5 tools in our stack, and the Sidekick is going to make sure that your store is optimized to convert traffic. And finally, tool number 6 is going to be ChatGPT custom GPTs. Now, this is not ChatGPT in the normal way most people use it. This is a custom GPT which can be built and trained on specific business data. Now, you could upload product details, customer reviews, but you could go further and add in competitor research and frameworks of how you like to run your business and SOPs for your business. And you could add in information on your customer personas. Then you could ask questions like this: write a meta ad for this product targeting busy moms, or create a landing page outline for this campaign. This custom GPT will be trained on your brand voice, target audience, and what has worked in the past. And the best part is you could have this available not just for you, but for your entire team. That way, if they have a question, they have 24/7 support. So let me pull this all together and show you this system. Creatify creates ads. Then you could test multiple hooks, angles, and do it all at scale. Then you could see inside of Triple alpha whale, which ads are driving the most revenue. Then you go back to Creatify to double down on the winners. And if you do see gaps in your funnel, you could go to the Shopify Sidekick to optimize your store, or you could go to TDO to help hesitated visitors by answering their questions immediately. Plus, while all of this is happening, Klaviyo will capture emails and send automated flows at the right time, whether it's a welcome series, cart abandonment issue, or post-purchase emails. And as you're getting ready for the upcoming holiday campaign, you'll go to your custom GPT to help you set up everything. So if you're hoping to grow your e-commerce store in 2026, don't just pick up random tools and hope they work. Build a tech stack from beginning to end that covers everything. Thanks for watching, and if you want to learn more about how Creatify can grow your brand, check out the video on the screen.